Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Hades. I was gonna do a video right now to explain how to unlock the hidden aspects of all of the weapons. However, I realized I need to have the alternate talents in the mirror unlocked first, and for whatever reason, Nyx has just not given me that dialogue. It's actually not that difficult. You just get it after spending 300 darkness. When Nyx gives you a certain line of dialogue, but although that dialogue is in the pool for me right now, she has not said it to me yet. I'm not entirely sure why, so we'll have to wait for that. But that means that we're going to do a run with the Adamant Rail. So this is like a rail gun. It shoots missiles, and I can't. I'll just kind of step away. Like, I'll just show the range on this is actually a little bit depressing, and also you can see in the bottom middle of the screen to the right of my casts, there's like a chamber that holds 12 bullets. And this is something that I find very annoying. It's actually the reason why I don't like this weapon. It's my least favorite weapon. Is if you run out of bullets while you are pressing down the attack button, you're just gonna make this clicking sound forever. You have to let go of the attack button to reload. There's also a button that you can reload manually, although for some reason that's actually not what I was expecting it to be. What? That's weird. I actually do not have that. Reload should be L2 and summon should be R3. How curious. Okay, anyway. The point is, you can reload manually. But in the heat of the moment when you're running around killing enemies, like oftentimes I will get to this stage where I'm just like clicking, and nothing is happening, and then you have to have the presence of mind to let go of the button or to press the reload. I really wish the gun would just auto reload when you ran out instead of clicking forever. That's my beef with it. The special is this very slow moving grenade. It does pretty decent damage, but it is a little bit hard to hit enemies that move a lot because they often move out of the way. So, not my favorite weapon. I will be taking the Overflowing Cup from Dionysus here. The classic combo, by the way, is to take Zeus, because it shoots pretty fast, so you put Zeus on the attack and you get a lot of chain lightning effects. I will do that if I don't get Dionysus on the attack. But what I like to do is just get Hangover on the attack, pump 5 stacks of Hangover into an enemy, and then wait for it to die. It's also very good against bosses. Alright, you're attacking. Hey, I've never taken it yet. How perfect. So we'll grab that. So now we can see we hit it, and then they hang over down. The other main thing is, early in the game, you really want palms, because they increase the hangover by a flat amount, which, you know, times 5 stacks of hangover times hangover happening every half second or whatever is a lot of extra damage per palm. So in fact, I will even take palms over boons, because, you know, the more that you level up the hangover, the quicker bosses will go down. Alright, no palm. Actually, if this were a palm, I'd be very sad. As it is, of course, hammer is incredibly easy to take over the coins. Now, hammers for the rail are really swingy. I've actually, even though I've said it's my least favorite weapon, I have actually had some amazingly fun runs with the rail, just depending on the hammers. My personal favorite is there's one that makes your special into a rocket, so it's a lot easier to hit things with it. And then another is that, like, you fire 5 specials, but they each do less damage. So if you get both of those, as I did once, you're like shooting out this fan of 5 rockets, and it's super fun. But anyway, here, this is whatever. I do like to get the attack. Having 6 fewer bullets is rough. If you upgrade the basic aspect of this rail, you can get up to like 24 bullets. It basically doubles your chamber. And then having 6 fewer isn't a huge deal. But I'll save that one for then, hopefully. Right now we'll take this. It's just an upgrade, and it doesn't have any drawbacks. It doesn't make anything super crazy either, but I'm happy to grab that. Getting some nectar here. And you know what? I keep saying it, but if I had the mirror upgrade that makes Nectar give you a random palm, that would be incredible here because it would be guaranteed to upgrade my attack, which would have been very nice. So, you know, I could have had that. If I had chosen that instead of +5 to max health with darkness, or the one that makes bosses give gems, then that would be really incredible here. So maybe, you know, maybe you should get the Nectar one earlier because the upside is really high. So even if it doesn't do much most of the time, when it does do something, it's really significant. Okay. One thing to consider as well is taking shops more aggressively than usual, because shops can sell palms. Even a random palm would be really good. Special causes lightning, obviously with that slow moving rocket, that's not that great. So these two look very similar. This is a boon for the dash, so it occupies your dash spot, so you're not going to get any other dash boons. This is something that you can get along with other dash boons. I'm actually going to grab this one, even though it's not that amazing. I actually want my dash spot to be taken up because I don't want other gods offering me their dash boons. I'm pretty sure I've had all of the gods' dash boons by this point, and I'm still holding out hope that I can finish an achievement for one of the gods and get those 150 gems before the gems become irrelevant. Wow, okay, so normally I would take the darkness here, easy, but I really want a palm, so I'm gonna go here and hope that the shop sells me a palm. Okay, no palms. Do I spend 150 on Athena? I think I will because I still have 100 left over for a palm, but if that weren't the case, I wouldn't have done that. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this. The resisting damage from traps is very nice, but that's 40 damage, which is not irrelevant, and the deflection is not. Oh god, I missed an urn. The deflecting is not irrelevant either. It's really good. Like if you get, especially in this first boss fight, all of the Furies have, whichever one you get, whether it's Tisiphone, Electo, or Meg, they all to some extent have the whole shoot a bunch of projectiles thing, and if you're not paying attention, you can get really hurt. But having the deflect off of the first projectile saves you a lot of grief. Okay, well, we got Ares Aid Epic. That's incredible. Very happy to have that. No palms. No palms. Now we're getting into a dicey stage where I'm not guaranteed to get my attack if I do get a palm. Alright, so this is the surviving for a while. Still good to try to kill enemies. It's a balance. You do want to kill things so that you can, oh god, so you can get gold for it, but you don't want to go, you know, too aggressive trying to kill things because then you might get more damage. So we're just kind of hanging out here. Oh my god, I just walked into the plate that I knew was there, and then I walked into the stream of missiles that I knew would be coming. So that was pretty special. Okay, I didn't really kill a lot of enemies here, but I'm fine with not having taken any damage, except of course for the self-inflicted damage. Obviously there was that. Oh god, gems, you've got to be kidding me. Well, what are you gonna do? Too bad you can't get palms from the well shops. I've just got palms on the brain. Okay. So the 10 damage lightning on the dash is pretty, oh god, pretty irrelevant, but if I do get another Zeus boon, I might get like jolted or something, which could be significant. Health, armor, okay. So we have heart and palm! Finally the palm. Okay, I'm still likely to get the attack, but not guaranteed because I have the Athena deflecting and I have the Zeus dash, and I have the call. So the call would be a consolation prize. It's epic, so it starts off, you know, higher damage than usual. I would still like to get a Palm for it as well. I mean, I just want Palms this run. I want him, and then, you know, the sooner you get him, the better, because the more you wait, the less likely you are to get the Palm on what you want. Okay, thankfully we do get this. That first one is huge because it increases it by 2, and that's every half a second for 4 seconds or whatever. I'm not gonna get this because I'm missing only 8 health, and I do get 3 health per room. Now this is interesting. Do I get 2 boons, or do I get health? The boons matter more significantly. The question is, what boons would I be getting that I care about? From Athena, I mean, oh God, I can't even think of anything. I already have the revenge boon from her, so there's not much there. Ares, you know, anything that affects a rift would be good, but I'm gonna just get the health here. I don't want to have 2 boons, thereby diluting the chance of getting palms to trigger on my attack if I don't know what boons would actually be all that useful for me. I already have Ares Call, so apart from maybe getting something that improves the rifts, like obviously I guess with Ares, you know, I can think of other good Ares boons. You know, your attack and special and cast deal more damage, that's always a good one. Anything improving rifts, and the revenge boon, I like his a lot. But I can't think of anything for Athena that matters that much. Hellfish. Can I have another Palm, please? Palm? Pomodoro. Pomegranate, thank you. Is this a free one? I feel like yeah, this is the free one. We're near the end. Yes, okay, so another one. Again, even though it doesn't look like much, every one makes a difference. Okay, we're up to Electo, the hardest one for me personally. With those saw blades and the projectiles and the room going dark. I don't entirely understand, but I do know that I just want to pump her full of these hangovers. And keep in mind, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you can only stack up to 5 hangover on an enemy. So it's not like you can like put on, you know, 10 hangover and just melt health. There is a legendary duo boon, I believe, that makes it so that your hangover, okay, that was a poor gamble, so that your hangover happens faster, and you really notice it. It really does start to give a health melting effect. But right now, I'm still, oh God, oh Jesus. I'm still fine with it. You know what, can I finish her off? Oh, she got killed by her own saw blade, or no, she got killed by the hangover. Okay. Either way, it's fine. I think I should be at full health after the fountain. Get those gems. And all right, mission achieved. I got what I wanted from this boon. We're gonna take 125 coins, or 150 coins now that it's fully leveled up. And this is actually really significant to think about, because if I sell a boon, it's more likely that if I get a palm, I can get the Drunken Strike. This, however, is a boon I actually like, so because I have something else that I would upgrade with a palm, Ares Call, the odds of not getting either one are pretty small. So because I have that good consolation prize, I am willing to keep that boon, but I do want the deflection, the brief deflection, and the revenge damage, and it's not worth selling to me. Also, I just realized there was a Chaos Gate in one of the rooms. I don't remember, like I remember seeing it while I was fighting. I didn't comment on it, and I don't remember why I didn't take it. Either I forgot to take it and got a stupid reward, or that was a room that gave a palm and I was so excited about the palm that I just forgot about the Chaos Gate. Anyway, I stand by my choice. Chaos Gates are nice and all, but I really needed the palm, so if it was that or a palm, I would still choose the palm. However, if I just forgot about it, then that was poor play. Okay, we got a chest here. 125 coins. Yeah, I think that's worth it. It's not gonna be the greatest because I don't kill enemies all that quickly. But if it's any amount of coins and I don't take damage, oh my god, there's a lot of things here. Okay, well I already took damage, so good job. Good job, Boris. If it's any amount of coins that I don't take too much damage, then it's worth it because you know I'm not playing with a timer, so I'm converting time into value. All right, Hermes is fine because I have an early god power and it's an epic one too. So auto charge would be the #1 thing I look for. Coins per chamber also totally fine. Since I am palm hungry, I might be going to shops more often, searching for palms, and then I need the coins to buy the palms, of course. Even if I don't see a palm in a shop, but I just buy something in the shop, you know, it's good to have coins to do that with. And also, I am using that darkness talent that I will eventually be ditching. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. That gives me 3 health per chamber, so a little bit of damage isn't a huge deal. It's good to have this. Well, okay, I don't know who would play Hades without the sound on, but you know, with the sound, it is important to listen for that clicking sound when you run out of ammo, so that if you hear it, at least then you have like an indicator that you need to take your hand off the trigger and let your gun reload. Okay, well, this is rough. So we have a new one here, but I am gonna take this. It's just too significant. Having the God Gauge gain matters too much for me to take something for achievement's sake. Okay, so here, I'm not super invested in Zeus. I'm gonna go to the shop and hope for a palm. All right, no palm. Do I take a random Dionysus? Well, what's money for if not for this? Might as well. All right, no new boons, but I love this one very much, so we're gonna grab it. Do I take this health? I'm not going to. It's a little frisky, but I'm gonna save my money. I might rue the day that I don't have that health, but I shouldn't need it, and there should be enough of an opportunity to get health later. Okay, what I'm gonna do is take a cautious road here. It's unfortunate that I don't have my special upgraded, but basically I am gonna just circle around to make sure that I don't get hit in this fight, because really I should not take damage in this fight. I suppose not taking a second to pump the boss with 5 hangover stacks would be kind of foolish. Now we have Ares online, so we can do this and kind of waiting for it to drop on me. The invulnerability, very nice there. I don't know if this thing continues taking hangover when it's floating. Oh, it actually does. Perfect. That's that. All right, this is a tough one. So obviously there's this, although it's not as significant because I'm relying on hangover damage. Then there's this revenge, which is really good. Okay, I am going to grab this. I think if it wasn't epic, I wouldn't take it, but that's just a little too good not to take. And you know, while I am relying mostly on hangover damage, the 16% extra damage for the occasional special and for each of those bolts, it's not irrelevant. I mean, I do pump enemies with a lot of bolts while getting the hangover stacks up, so even though each one bolt is individually, it doesn't do that much damage, I think it matters to have a damage bonus on all of them. All right, we have 3 choices next time. Really hope one of them's a palm. It's been the driest palm run I've ever had. Of course, you know, that's obviously confirmation bias. Just feels that way because I'm looking for them. I'm sure I've had plenty of runs where I had no palms and didn't care because I don't normally care that much about palms. Lady, what are you doing out here? Oh, you think you're so precious because you can float over the magma? Yeah, that makes you really special, lady. Okay, I'm gonna try to... I didn't get the full value out of that Ares call because I was concerned about waking up in the lava and instantly taking damage. I could, you know, since I am recharging my since I am charging my God Gauge automatically with the Epic Hermes boon. There we go. Hate to pass on health for it, but again, I think it's worth it. And worst comes to worst, I can always buy health in a later shop. As long as I go to the shops aggressively, I can just buy health in a later shop if I need to. I don't need all the health in the universe. I just need, you know, to get up to 200 some. And that should be enough for Hades. It should theoretically be enough. Because this is a very conservative build. I'm not going to be in Hades' face. Maybe, just maybe, I will do a slightly better job than usual of not getting hit by his spin attacks. And if that's the case, then I just, you know, put Hangover in him, run around, let my God Gauge charge up. Every time it gets to full, I do a big Ares spin. Of course, in the first phase, he'll turn invisible, and I won't get the full value of that spin, but in the second phase, a full Ares spin is really good. Especially if you can do it like when he's doing the fire attack and he just sits there in place. Ah, more waves, huh? Or no. No, it's not more waves, it's just an enemy that I missed. A couple enemies I missed. Ah, that wasn't the end! Uh-oh. Oh gosh, now more waves. Well, that's how you can tell. How you can tell your build's not that strong is that you think it's over, because it's been forever, and it has not been that long in terms of enemy time. Okay, can I just... Are you the last one? There we go. Alright, so no attack on this one, but we do upgrade the call. Extra 6 is fantastic. We'll take it. Shop or Hermes? Well, I already got the best Hermes I could hope for, so we're just going to go for shop. I mean, yeah, there's side hustle for the coin per chamber, but I really want to maximize my odds of getting palms. No palms! Oh my god! Alright, well, let's see what this random one is. More Dionysus. Could be the Nectar one. I wouldn't mind extra health. Nope, but we get a new one. That's fine. None of the others matter that much, so we'll take it. And at this point, I am going to buy the health. I think it is important not to let that go for too long. So now, this shouldn't be too bad. It'll be a little slow, but it should not... I shouldn't take a Death Defiance here, because we can put in specials. I actually wouldn't mind... it's this one. It's going to shoot out a large volley of those at one point, or several points. I mean, it's going to happen more than once. It'll take a while, but I really should not take much damage. And I also am saving up the ultimate God Gauge for the second round of Hydras. I believe that it should be ready by the second one. I mean, it'll almost be ready by the end of this one. So it's a bit slow, a bit methodical here, but also safe. And I don't know, I guess, you know, some people like that. I like it too sometimes. It's not like horrible. Just to be clear, this is my least favorite weapon, but I don't like dislike playing Hades with it. Would Hades be one of my favorite games of all time if all of it was as fun as this weapon? Probably not, but it'd still be a game I enjoy. There's the Greater Call, so don't use it here, of course. Wait for the Hydras to come out and try to, you know, try to melt a couple of them. Don't just grab the first one that you see. You want to kind of wait and see if you can get two of them near each other. Okay, we'll try it here. Oh, there, perfect. Yeah, stay right there. And you can even wander over and melt the... Oh, wow. So, Epic plus 1 Palm, it actually managed to kill 3 Hydras, and they weren't overlapping that much. I think there was only like a few... Oh, God. There were only a few... I'm actually going to do it again. Oh, I missed most of it. I was just off the edge. This is where pulling enemies in with your rifts or getting the boon that increases the surface area of the rifts is not the worst thing in the world. Oh, yeah, you're doing that thing. It does kind of rear back before it does it. So if you are up against the Hydra and you see those thin missiles... Oh, it's depleted. You should be prepared for the flurry of attacks, and then when the head rears back, that's how you know it's coming.
Enjoy your magma bath.
Okay, So here, I'm going to do something a little bit frisky. We are going to use a trinket that I wouldn't normally use. So normally I would take the Myrmidon Bracer, but here I'm going to take an opportunity to use a new one. We're going to grab Distant Memory. Deal a little bit of bonus damage to distant foes. Should I be doing this? Probably not. But I think I should be okay. And nothing here. No, not enough gold to spend it frivolously. Bonus damage to armor would have been nice, but I just want to keep my 185 gold in case there's a shop. Even if, you know, with 100 gold left over after spending 60, I could afford a palm. I might get something more significant. Okay, here, I'm not missing a palm, so we are going to go here and grab a Chaos Boon. I can basically take anything other than you can't attack. If you get the one that you can't attack, it's just absolute torture. I will not do that, but other than that, it's fine. So let's see. Bonus backstab. Okay, cannot take this one. Cannot take that. Even if I could, I wouldn't want to because I don't care about my casts. So we're gonna just do this one and remember that we can't special for 3 encounters. And then it does more damage, which is nice. I'm still looking for a boon, actually, to upgrade my special. Because it does decently high base damage. So getting a nice flat upgrade on it would be nice for the times that I do use it. Don't forget, you can, even if you have not upgraded it at all, the casts are a decent way of dealing with the pinwheels. In fact, it normally takes 2 unupgraded casts to kill a pinwheel. However, I think I'm actually one-shotting them. Yeah, I am one-shotting them, and I think the reason why is that I have that Ares boon that gives 16% more damage to my attack, cast, and special. One moment, please. Okay. Sorry about that. That was my son being incredibly cute. All right. Let's finish this off with Hangover. I think there should be another wave of enemies after this, although it's an early room, so maybe this is it. Yeah, that was it. Okay. I feel like I haven't actually been getting that many keys. Oh, wait. There's a trove. Coins, gotta do it. The coins I've gotten from the other trove, or 2. I know I've had 1 coin trove already. I don't... Oh, right. I just specialed. Forgot you can't special. Okay, so we, this is an awkward setup here. We gotta get in here. I'm gonna just cast, or call, for just damage. I'm not gonna get up to the full god gauge, obviously. So, might as well use it for a bit of extra. 59 out of 125. It's a little bit bad, but that's fine. It's still 59 coins, I'll take it. All right. Hammer against oh, there's a shop there. Missed that one. Hope it didn't matter too much. Yeah, it is. Oh god. Okay. It is nice one-shotting them with casts, I have to say. Because normally they will eat a cast and have a sliver of health. And so that means you gotta use 2 casts to kill it, which just makes everything twice as annoying. Oh. Okay. And I'm just gonna do this. Kill the armored enemy, or most of the armored enemy. And then also get rid of that flame wheel that was coming at me. Just trying to be cautious here. It's nice that we're not playing with tight deadline. Now there should be another round, right? Oh, no, that's good. That time there wasn't. Okay. This is like my favorite thing ever. I do love this rocket, but I'm hoping to save it for a run where I actually rely on it. This is just incredible. So not having to reload is my literal favorite thing. I mean, it is overall my just favorite hammer upgrade for this gun. Oh, I actually did not hear the bell.
It's you or me, fishies.
good old carp. So yeah, that's just my favorite hammer boon for this weapon. All right, so we have a mini boss, or this. This is actually not the most useful thing. I could get healing, bonus to attack. I have all my death defiances. I am just never gonna pass it in principle. Maybe the correct thing was to do the mini boss there, but I am just gonna go here. So what matters more? I'm gonna take the safer one. The attack might have made the boss fight more convenient. Here, oh man, 2 keys or a shop. Okay, I am gonna get the shop, but again, the correct call might have been to take 2 keys, because that is a goodly number of keys. And there's a palm. So we do not get the attack, unfortunately, but at least we get to buff the call. So I will do that. And do I get this? I don't think so. I mean, I could get the nectar. That's the one thing I would really want. Do I fight a mini boss or do I get coins? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to grab this, hoping for the nectar. Okay, didn't get it, but I got a new one, so this is fine. It's sort of a weird one. It doesn't do much against bosses or anything against bosses, but against big rooms that will transfer your hangover. Now that I'm down to 45 coins, I gotta get coins so that I can use shops again. Oh yeah, so you can just now keep your, once you get the hammer, that makes it so you never have to reload. You can just keep the attack held down the whole time. It's just incredible. I really wish, you know, the weapon was like this to begin with, honestly. Just imagine. You equip the railgun in the House of Hades, and you step out, and this is what it is. I mean, I guess everything would have to be different. It would have to be designed around the fact that since you never have to upgrade, you're just continuously pumping out the damage. I'm presuming that the developers, being the talented game developers that they are, they designed the weapon around the fact that there are those, you know, split second or 1 point whatever seconds of pause every time you reload. But still, a man can dream. All right, we got darkness or key. Ah, yes, the classic. Well, since I passed on a few keys here, let's make sure we get the key this time. Oh my lordy. It isn't the end of the world if I get hit by one of those, because I do have the Athena Revenge boon, so I will deflect most of them. Don't know actually how I didn't get hit there. Okay, I've actually forgot about the Chaos boon, but I guess it has been enough encounters that I can special again, apparently. Because that did not hurt me. Okay, what do we have here? Healing, armor, attack. I'm not gonna spend the coins. Palm. At this point, I have a bunch of boons, so, you know, it's not even that likely to get my attack, and I got my attack to, what, level 3? It's just fine. It's enough to win the game with, but if I can get, you know, even one more on it, that's... Oh, hang on. Oh, Jesus. I should have actually turned on my call when I saw those pinwheels coming at me. Just didn't react fast enough. Hey, there it is. Attack goes from 7 to 8, so it's for 4 seconds, every half a second, so it's 8 times. So each one of those is an extra 8 damage per stack. Since I already have the best Hermes boon, we're going back in the shop. Just fishing for those palms. Hey, there's a palm. Hey, 8 to 9, perfect. Getting a little lucky there. Do I shoot for the nectar here? Yeah, because we're done with shops at this point. Ah, okay. Well, I got the nectar, or I have this. We'll take the bad influence. I definitely need some health, but I think I'll be okay, because I can get a health from the tunnels, and I can buy a health. It's 50 total health. That puts me at 215, which is on the low end, but, you know, possibly I'm being arrogant or overconfident. I don't think I will lose a death defiance here, because I have the epic Ares call that's been upgraded a couple of times, and it charges automatically. So I should have a full gauge to finish off the bull, and then also have a full gauge to finish off Theseus. And that means I should be fine. So the 215 with a fairly conservative weapon against the boss, it should be enough. I'm hoping. Okay, so I waited for him to go through his invulnerability before turning on this. I actually should have also waited for him to do the dash. It's a little bit tricky, of course, to follow him around while he's dashing around. Luckily, he ran into a wall pretty quickly. Does he have a cast in him? He doesn't. I don't know what does more damage, the Zeus on the attack or the Hangover. It's possible that Zeus actually does more damage, but I don't know. I like the satisfaction. Oh god, I have gotten hit by a lot of those spears and a lot of his random backswings. Oh dear, I am very low. The good news is that I do heal to full thanks to Dionysus. So, as long... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was just embarrassing. As long as I don't just die, I should be fine. However, I'm at 9, which means one more of these dumb spear hits, and I do lose a Death Defiance. Now, it's not the end of the world. 2 Death Defiance should be enough to beat Hades. And I also may have some chances to buy Death Defiance from a well. Doesn't mean I'm not buying other boons from the well. And I also need to save up 200 coins first. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Can I actually kill him with the Hangover and this? Watch the God gauge to make sure that you step out of the circles before it runs out. I gotta get out of here. Ah! Oh no! Oh, couldn't get behind the pillar. And now he's gonna die 2 seconds later of the Hangover. Yep, there it is. Okay, more than 2 seconds. Oh, Aphrodite tripped me up. I panicked staying in the circle. Okay, so anyway, 2 Death Defiance should be fine to beat the boss. I'm gonna heal to full here. Let's turn on our safe trinket, the poison blocker. And I can't buy anything. Anything here to sell? I am gonna sell this actually. It's just not something I value at all. And when I go get a palm, I want to increase the odds of the palm buffing the attack. And at this point, it's not even guaranteed that it would be attack or call. So if I can nudge the odds in my favor, that's worth it. Even okay, so you do more damage when 3 or more foes are Hangover afflicted. Like, obviously it does nothing against the boss, but even when you're not in a boss situation, there's no guarantee you're gonna have 3 or more enemies Hangover afflicted. I wish it was kind of like the Demeter boon. Demeter has one that's like something whatever bonus when all enemies are chilled. I wish it were like that. I wish it were like when all enemies are Hangover afflicted. Now, that does... Oh god, I gotta get out of here. That does change it pretty significantly because it means that if you are in a regular enemy room, it's likely to do nothing. But if you're in a room with a mini-boss or not that many enemies, then it's always gonna do something. So it changes the nature of it. Like, basically, you're trading whether you can do something when there's a lot of enemies for whether it does something when there's just a few enemies. But I think that's just a better trade-off, personally. Okay, let's just back up to here. Is there anyone back here? Okay. Oh yeah, my special does do... Oh god. My special does do more damage now from that Chaos boon. Still never actually found a boon that upgrades my special, weirdly. Okay, this is actually a real conundrum. I don't want to travel through the poison to get to that bomb, but I need to kill that thing. Okay. Let's put a couple of casts in these rats so that when I special them, they take more damage. Got gnawed on. I think, can I Ares? Doesn't quite finish them. Okay. Okay, I lost actually a good chunk of health there. I'm getting 3 back per chamber, which is nice. Alright, this one. Alright, I like this one a lot. Just get out of it when he does those. Go back in. Apply more Hangover, get out of it. Honestly, the most annoying thing is these rats that show up. Okay, that was awkward. I had my call, and then it expired, like, right before the bombs went off, but I couldn't dash because I was in my call. Okay, that was good. Oh, and this was actually a mini... That was lucky, I have to confess. That was, oh, I missed some coins. That was incredibly lucky because that was the mini boss room, which doubles the boon. So it was 50 health instead of 25, and I definitely needed it. All right, now I think I'm actually going to, yeah, I want palms, but I don't think I value palms enough just to not get an Ares boon with upgraded rarity. Because getting the size of my rifts increased, or the size, or getting the pull-in effect, those would both be really good. And if I don't get one of those, there's also the potential for the revenge, the one that deals doom when enemies hit you. Okay, I think we're gonna just pay 26 coins to get back a lot of health. This is so that I am less likely to die in the tunnels. I'm not concerned about after the tunnels because I have the Dionysus boon, my favorite baby. Oh god. That heals you to full from a fountain. So we will be definitely 100% guaranteed to be at full health going into the fight with with Hades. Okay, nothing there to sell. So I'm not worried about that, but I don't want to lose a Death Defiance in the tunnels in case it ends up being like a 4-sack or a 5-sack. The legendary 5-sack. Did I get hit by that? Can't tell. Don't think I did. Okay, well, we're up against my nemesis, the worst. Dash around like a crazy person, hoping you miss the poison darts. It's not the end because there were those rats. Okay, that was pretty good though. I'm very happy with how that went. So we have nothing that I wanted, and I've already taken this one, so it's not helping the achievement. But I think actually I just want this in general because that means I just periodically deflect. It would have been nice to have his doom thing, but still periodically deflecting is perfectly fine. So here, Dionysus. It would just be fishing for that nectar boon. Yeah. With the diminishing returns on the palms, like it honestly isn't that crazy. You know, I got my attack up to level 5 and my call to level 3. That's fine. So while I will always be sad that it's not 6 because I didn't buy that upgrade from the contractor that makes Nectar Palm a random boon, which would have worked in this case to give it to make my hangover do an extra damage basically every half a second. I'm perfectly happy with 5. I mean, it's more than enough to beat the game with. So I just want to increase my power in other ways, especially since, you know, I might not even get the attack if I were to get a palm. Let's get in here. Okay.
It's no use.
Actually, my health is fine. I thought it was worse. And there's the sack. Okay. So
In the name of Hades.
let's grab this. Nothing new, unfortunately. I don't think I want my cast to be this. So and this does literally nothing. So we're gonna grab that. It's pretty abysmally bad. 1 stack of hangover per slow moving rocket. That's about the worst thing you can put on that rocket. But it was not nothing like the others were. So what do we do here? Well, I don't value Zeus or Athena. Athena could give me a Death Defiance, though. Okay, so I guess I do value that. The thing is, though, that by getting Athena, I miss the chance to upgrade something by 2 levels. Yeah, I think I'd rather have a shot at a Death Defiance than just increase something by 2 levels. So we're going to grab Athena here. Okay, didn't get it, but we got a new one. So, sure. That's kind of a weak one anyways. Oh, and I might as well get Zeus then because I can't buy the palm. Okay, nothing new here, unfortunately, but we'll take this. That's actually quite good. So I got that duo that makes it so that your revenge damage effects sometimes happen, even when you don't take damage. So that's going to be an extra 100 damage popping around here and there, which I'm very happy about. Very, very simple strategy against this boss.
You're not going to
Put a cast in him and
Why?
pump him full of hangover. and then dash around and try to get hit, while the hangover hopefully does its job. Periodically gotta refresh
This again.
the hangover and the cast. Okay, almost got hit there. That would have been hilariously embarrassing. I believe that he clears hangover when he goes invisible, but I'm actually not sure about that.
Not this.
Not this. Yeah, well, if you didn't want it to happen, maybe you should have dodged it, Zag. Yeah, his hangover disappeared. Okay, we're just letting all these go because we're great. I guess I'm not certain. I'm not 100% certain. But if I try to pay attention to whether the hangover disappears, I'm going to be just taking butt tons of damage from his spin attacks that I won't be dodging. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Okay, we got the greater call right as he's invulnerable. Terrific timing on that. Can you please? God, it always takes so long. Oh, and he goes invisible afterwards. What an ass wagon. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are just the absolute ass wagon. I gotta kill that thing. Kill that thing too. Alright, that was a goodly chunk of health. Yeah, okay, it definitely clears the hangover. I was just pumping him with the hangover stuff. Oh no, he has one, but did I just hit him? God, I don't know. I'd like to say that my preoccupation with whether Hades does or does not clear hangover upon going invisible is the reason why I'm playing terribly, but it's not. It's just because I'm old and was never that reflexive to begin with. Don't know how I didn't get hit by that. I mean, you do get invisibility frames when you dash, so that must be it. It must be that I dash at the right time. Greater call, don't mind if I do. If I didn't have the auto recharge, I might have tried to finish out the first phase. But as it is, that's just incredibly convenient. And I know that it'll be back with the auto recharge before I need it again. Oh, hang on, I gotta get out of here. Gotta do this. Don't miss the chance for all these juicy backstabs. I don't really even need my special here. Oh, hangover works on the nests. That's interesting. Oh god, this is an awkward corner to be in. Somehow didn't take damage, don't know how. So yeah, 2 Death Defiances. Oh, hang on, is he? No, he's not. He's not in the second phase yet. 2 Death Defiances, totally fine. Okay, now I am gonna wait for him to get to the halfway mark. I think that because my cast does so much damage, it will just drive him down to the halfway mark way too soon and I'll end up missing most of it. Here we go. Oh yes, perfect. This is the dream right here. This is the dream, to do the Ares call while he does his fire attack. That is mwah, chef's kiss perfection. Okay, so I still have a Death Defiance. Now, if I only had 2, and I lost one in Theseus, and then I lost another one now I had 0, that would be a very different story. I'd be really nervous right now. As it is, we can basically brute force it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Though, of course, if you want to stick around
Got you.
for some bonus stuff, feel free.
In the name of Hades.
Give me those 50 gems.
Titan blood.
Tasty. So yeah, I realize I should have commented on this earlier in the series, but the fact that Nyx has not given me the alternate talents in the mirror is a little bit weird. I might do some grinding just to get it, because I really do want those talents. 1,
I was fit
2,
because he.
3,
All I really want.
4. Always on the 4th. Well, usually on the 4th. But does he get a 5th? No, no 5th today. He had some pretty short lines, too.
The queen.
That was a very, very early death. Zagreus taking his time here. So yeah, I really hope Nyx gives me the alternate talents. Basically, you just need to have collected a total of 300 darkness. That's it. Just 300 darkness is all you need.
It's that.
And she just, I guess, gets the conversation added to her pool. Maybe it's because of the narrative stuff with me beating Hades, because you know Nyx is like your mom, or she's not really your mom, but you have thought that she was your mom growing up.
Father loved
Yeah, it looks like it's just a lot of the story dialogue that gets pushed to the top of the pool, so the dialogue about giving you more mirror talents is suppressed. Okay, 6 Nectar. I will keep working on Meg. Dusa as well if she's here, and Thanatos as well if he's here, because he's also a love interest and he also gives you a chthonic companion. Titan Blood for Diamond. Oh my god, normally I would never, but that would mean I can get an upgrade from the contractor right now. I could get this. I could do it. The thing is, it's stupid. It's really stupid because diamonds run out a lot sooner than Titan Blood does. Like, even into high heat, like, okay, not high, but for me high, like, you know, close to 10 heat, I still need more Titan Blood, whereas diamonds have been useless for a long time. So I'm not going to do it, even though it would be nice in the short term. So I'm tempted to get this. I'm actually going to get it. Yeah, I'm going to get it. It's fine. Just get something now while the gems matter. And then when the gems stop mattering, then, okay, that does nothing. But you can always turn gems into nectar indirectly, because you can go to this merchant and turn gems into keys and then turn keys into nectar. So 50 gems is 5 keys, which is 1 nectar. So gems do matter because you do need nectar for a while. 2 nectar. Oh boy, that's nice. Okay. So is Dusa around somewhere? Sometimes she's a little bit hard to spot because she is just a floating head. But I don't think she's actually here. I'm actually going to do this. It is time, I think, to get to work on Hades. Eventually, that will matter. So, unfortunately, no alternate darkness talents. And
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
oh, hey, yes, 10 Titan Blood for unlocking all the weapons. That's great. No. Oh, you have to, okay, this is beating the game with each of the weapons. That's 10 Titan Blood, which is pretty cool. This is unlocking all 6 weapons. That's just 60 gems. All right. I think, yeah, we're done here until we unlock the alternate mirror talents or the next section. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.
That's just it.